Amorim has changed my life.
Hello, we are live. Hello, friends, and welcome. Apologies for the delay, and welcome to the four. Who's going?
इतना इसलिए बोल रहा है चलेगा ठीक है 4
Oh, acha, I didn't. I was not even. You think, Baba, I am celebrating this four against Everton. You think? Do you even know me?
Azim, I am sorry. Amorim has changed my life.
Oh God.
अरे बट खत्म तो कर कौतुक बोल दे बोल दे
क्या बोलूं?
क्या बोले?
तू तो बोलना पड़ेगा ना तेरे को
Two.
Yes.
Two. I don't know any scoreline with 2-0 in it, so
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Yes. Okay. So number one is मेरा audio आज थोड़ा not optimal है because I had a limited amount of baggage allowance and I had to choose wisely what I was carrying because I have a photo shoot also tomorrow. I have just arrived from the Qatar GP, which was quite a fun race overall, I have to say. Must good association with Gridmaster. I think we should pivot this show also to a F1 show so that we can finally get a sponsor. I think that's what we need. But it was quite fun.
Neck exercise was good, or what?
Arey, dude, my neck was actually hurting. So not for the reasons you would think. So thankfully now in Qatar, there is only one corner where anything happens in the entire race. And we had tickets for not that corner.
I hope it was not a corner called Bradley because...
Okay. No, but there is one corner where we had the tickets to the grandstand where you have grandstand seats and all of that after that corner, which nobody cared about. So everybody
Don't say
from
corner
our,
again, please.
from
say Pona or something.
Everybody from that apex, from that little Trent in the way.
Yes.
Had moved to the general admission area, which is one grass ka slope, which is where you can see everything. So it was nice. It was fun. Got to see Lewis Hamilton get a mirror stuck under his car firsthand. This is a sentence which makes no sense unless you have seen the race. You'll be like, why does he have a mirror stuck? Anyway, we'll talk about this. Side pod is happening most likely tomorrow night or then Thursday. Most likely tomorrow. But yeah. But overall, as a sporting, my experience now of sporting events is that the event itself is very good. But now as a 35-year-old, my problem is वहाँ पे जाना और ऐसे निकलना भी होता है. And that is a big problem. ऐसा, you've worked now little, you have your own space, even though right now I'm in my parents' house, very ironic. But you have your own space, you have worked, you've got little money, little self-respect, little convenience, a little privilege you have worked to get yourself. And now you are treated like a mere pleb and made to stand in lines. I cannot. It's too much. I'm trying to do. It's too much. We cannot replace it. The experience of luxury, we cannot. So I need thoda luxury in my life. But no, the race itself was.
I have been a fan of luxury my whole life. People are not understanding.
Yes, Baba, you are a luxury terrorist. You are luxury toiba.
Wow. Wow. You know, when you said luxury terrace, I was like, what? That's a new one. And then the punchline arrived.
No, and then he finished the goal like Enzo Fernandez.
But wait, before we go to Enzo, I saw one very funny thing on the Twitters. There was a video. So basically, a lot of these races happen in cities, right? The F1 races. So the question then becomes, how do you distinguish between ticket-paying public versus just Lukha who's standing on the sidewalk watching race for free?
नहीं, but वो नहीं होता है because there is so much barrierage around that वो ऐसा Lukha public मिलता नहीं है ज़्यादा.
So that's true. There is barrierage, but there are sections because it's such a long track. There are sections which are difficult to put barrier. So those places are surveyed, right? And any kind of Lukha who just stands and is like, "Arey mast kya ja raha hai bhai?" Like
next year that will be fixed.
So they are huckled, right? It's actually I think this was one of the American cities where the race happens, which is the one that happened other lots.
Vegas, abhi.
Okay, so one of them. So it is illegal. Like it is illegal to stand and watch. stand and watch
How dare.
the race.
Brother, no. What do you say?
What, brother?
I had... okay. I had
Ah,
created a new document where I had started writing all my 442 notes on site called 44 Thoughts.
hilarious.
And it was not
So,
showing up from...
okay, so the thing is that it's illegal to stand and watch the race. So what these people in America did is they said, "Oh, standing is the problem. Cool, we'll fix that." So they said we'll keep moving. So there was a
Wow.
mall that was next to the race, the track. So there was an escalator in this mall. So public have literally the whole race. They have just gone up and come down, up and come down, up. And when the cars go by, everyone
These Americans now, this confidence only they have, unfortunately. Like even at the airport today, I was getting in and just these, they have such confidence to do as a live act outs in conversation, you know, which as Indians you cannot do in a public place. Where
What?
they'll do ऐसा ऐसा एक आदमी ना ऐसा एक grown 40-year-old man ने ऐसा एयरपोर्ट चेक इन काउंटर पे ऐसा किया ऐसा
हाँ?
dude ये
ये
सब
क्या है?
just ऐसा पैर ऊपर किया है for no reason. It's called kicking and my hamstring has got stretched. But ऐसा सब होता है यार ये अमेरिका में. But anyway, चलो.
This is straight. Sir, random checking has flagged you. Come this side. Come this side. Come.
नहीं वो सब they are doing all of that random checking में हम आ रहे हैं. They are like
हाँ, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
तेरे में इतना confidence क्यों है?
That's what I'm saying. अगर तू एक ऐसा हाथ भी ऊपर किया ना थोड़ा भी.
Okay,
Okay.
let's begin. Wait, I have some Sufi chats, and then
Yeah,
we
actually,
will-
lots of super chats today. What's happening? This is
Sabka
the
Bap-
Amorim effect.
Sabka Bap Perezwa says this proves that City's very own Lee Cattermole was crucial to their success. I guess uska balloon door justified hai. Rodri actually Godry. Wow, who has called Rodri Lee Cattermole? This is very, very insulting. Wow. Guys, come on. Kuch to sharam karo.
That is as much an insult to Rodri as it is praise to Lee Cattermole.
And again, Sabka Bap Perezwa says times were good when Kodia was obsessed with nearly underage black kids like Lamptey, Kamavinga, and Hendrik. But did he have a reason? Wow.
Oh my lord. Sabka Bap Perezwa, what are you? We're on the same team, bro. ये क्या कर रहे हो?
I don't think you're on the team because Perez is now on the sack Ancelotti team.
But I'm also getting there fast.
Oh, already? Come on, Ten Hag to Madrid. It's on. It's
Nako,
on.
nako.
It's gonna happen. Which other elite manager is available?
Arey, we will make them available. If they are not available, then we always have one option. One number on speed dial.
1 second. 1 second.
Wait, now this is the I think I know who you're talking about.
Arey, there's only one guy. Who only manages one club and then stops managing.
Okay.
I mean, goes away.
I know who you're talking about.
Zizou you're talking about. But this sarcasm, there was a sarcasm to it. Sarcasm.
I mean, at this point, Baba, if you've done this twice to him and twice he said, "Bhai, मैं वापस नहीं आऊंगा," and then he's come back. ये तो अपना चलता रहेगा, man.
Wait, Zidane came twice?
He came twice. He did three-peat, then he left. He said, "Bhai, मेरे से नहीं होगा rebuild. Cristiano गया, अब नहीं कर सकता." Then he came back after some time when we tried Santiago Solari and so.
Oh yeah, correct.
Then he came and won the league again in dire circumstances. Then he was like, "Oh, bhai, मेरे से नहीं होगा अब तो." Then he left.
was doing that same celebration though, Gareth.
Yeah. Yes.
Cannot. But so for Chelsea, that number is goose hitting.
Chelsea.
Why don't you all try get something new going? Why don't you get Frankenstein? Get him in Avram Grant.
For Man City, it is goose hitting.
Very nice. Where should we begin? What should we start? Should we talk about Amorim ball? Also, guys, please smash a like on the stream and please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Yeah, it's okay. Amorim ball is starting to take shape. So I'll tell you.
It's too good.
I have introspected on my flight from Doha to Mumbai. I was sitting and thinking about what these Manchester United, these players are now. And the thing is that, and I find it insane. that across managers, these players have the exact same template, which is that they play the philosophy for 15 minutes. And then what happens is, and I think what has happened is now that they've got scarred, like young children get scarred by seeing what happens to their parents. They have got scarred now by the number of managers they have got sacked. So now what happens is that 15 minutes they play the philosophy, and then mentally they collectively sack the manager and start playing caretaker football, which is caretaker football means no tactics, individual brilliance, no they start playing volley ball for 30 minutes. This is what happens. Then at halftime, they reach the dressing room and they're like, shit, abhi tak manager hai. And manager's like, becho tum log kya kar rahe? And then immediately within 1 minute, they go out and score a new goal. And then this same cycle keeps repeating itself. It's outstanding.
What I love is every 3 years you get that one recycled article. Actually, there's a few articles that keep recycling, right? So the first one is this one. First one is players have a smile on their face again.
The feel good factor is back.
Is back. And then players say that we like trying new things. Managers injected us with energy.
Then suddenly one player plays too much PlayStation. He's dropped. Players are like, why you do this?
Yeah. Now we are not fully buying into the manager has lost dressing room.
No, questioning recent tactics.
Questioning recent tactics. Manager has lost dressing room. Then what is the other one? Players feel.
No. Players have down tools.
Players have down tools. Players have down tools. And some players feel that manager is not getting the best out of them.
Yeah.
Love it.
But
yeah, making us run too much, dude. That's true.
Correct, yeah. But basically यही है कि 15 मिनट ये लोग मस्त क्या अमेजिंग टैक्टिकल एमोरिम बॉल टेन हाग बॉल परफेक्ट टू द टी 15 मिनट खेलते हैं ये लोग and then they are just I don't know what it is, they forget the tactics. Like Casemiro for some reason starts flying into sliding tackle in opposition D, so now we are hit on counter attack because Casemiro has slid into the goal that we are attacking while trying to win the ball.
But that's the thing.
This considered Amorim ball is the question.
Baba, you don't know Amorim ball?
Amorim ball is the great idea. Wait, I had thought of this, what Amorim ball is. So he said that you may not see ball, you are going to see an idea. And currently the idea is 15 minutes we'll play football and remaining 75 minutes we'll wait for opposition to make mistake. So currently Amorim ball is Ahmad press defender very hard ball. Ahmad wins back ball and Ahmad assist or score ball. This is the Amorim ball currently.
Baba, if you were not on your work laptop in the last 3 streams, you would know Amorim ball inside out. It would be the back of your hand, the front of your palm. It would be anything and everything that you would think about.
Amorim ball currently is a concept. It's not been made.
What is the one phrase that is synonymous with Amorim ball since Amorim's name has been heard around the world? The one phrase.
That 3 at the back, na?
Yes, 3 at the back.
But no, I mean, in that sense, I will give.
मैं देखा इन लोग का 3 at the back है नहीं.
नहीं वो गेम में नहीं चला. So this was.
मैं दिखाता हूँ तेरे को 3 at the back.
Wait. At Bodo Glimt, they were 3 at the back and getting budge out. This was a classic Ten Hag European performance.
Everton का गेम में किधर था 3 at the back?
I'll show you 3 at the back.
Baba, Everton was 3
I
at the
will
back.
show you.
Against Bodo Glimt, Baba, the
shot in an entire 98-minute game does not.
No, Baba, I'll tell you what happened against Bodo Glimt. So against Bodo Glimt, he has gone 3 at the back. Wing back, he's put Malassia, who has come back after 555 days. And all within 30 minutes, fans have gone from, yay, Malassia back, to literally somebody said, yay, injured it, theek tha. Bichara, I feel very bad for him because he got the, like when you're back after almost 2 years out, bad injuries, recoveries getting fucked, all of that. The one thing you're hoping for is that you'll just have a quiet game, nothing nothing majorly, no major incident, nothing too good, nothing too bad. But this guy, bro, the way he has got burnt for pace, like just showing the, like literally the Bodo Glimt ka winger has in person shown him the 2 yards of pace that he has lost with this injury. And he was hooked, and then they put Dalo then in. And then, Bawa, you will find this beautiful. They started playing a hybrid system of 4 at the back while defending and 3 at the back while attacking, with Dalo playing as an inverted wing back. Can you tell me one manager, Bawa, who was playing this exact same tactic?
Yes, अपना वो क्या नाम है उसका, ग्रैम पॉटर.
No, Bawa, it was Eric Ten Hag who just got sacked for playing the same tactic.
Ten Hag was playing it with not
Wait,
but
Dalo at inverted wing back.
Azim,
He has played
Azim,
Ten Hag ball and won against Bodo Glimt.
I agree with you. You need to see this, Azim.
Graham Potter. Once a Graham Potter and Kukurea used to be this crap formation.
Wait. Bawa, ye dekh. Okay.
What is this?
See this.
This is the chemical composition of which atom?
Do you see that? This is the beautiful empty midfield.
This is the chemical composition of Haggu. Okay, this. Okay. This is under Ten Hag. You see this? This
Against
lack
who?
of
Against who? Which team?
against who the fuck knows? Okay, against some whatever.
Arey,
Okay,
tell
now
na who they played against.
I really don't know. This was some
ऊपर लिखा
screenshot.
रहेगा ना? Okay.
So ये ठीक है, ये देख number 4 he has made. Okay, that is his contribution. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. Look at that. Beautiful. This is Amorim ball. Amorim, three at the back.
No, I don't deny it looks better on a graph.
It's beautiful it is. Look at the difference. See this. This is a go. This.
Hey, but tell who we were
Beauty.
playing against, no, at least.
I'll tell you what the tweet says. Ruben Amorim, from the first game under me, you will see an idea. This I can guarantee. And then it says under Amorim, under 10.
No, but fair. I will say that he's doing a lot of good things. The back three looks very sorted. I think also the players that he's moved around and started playing a new position. So Mazraoui at right centre back doing very good job. Delict has been good. Our left side is a bit of a problem. Your Martinez. So problem is Dalo being forced to play left wing back again, which is not comfortable at left. How many mistakes he makes. Going forward is okay, but Dalo.
He's
just not comfortable positionally on the left. You can see it.
Concentration issues. He has concentration issues.
No, he just has he has the ऐसा वो you know, it's like mirror के साथ if you have to वो ऐसा dentist को करना पड़ता है ना, ऐसा reverse seeing with mirror. वो for people it's difficult to reverse and do that. वो डालो को same problem है. So he makes mistake, because of which Lisandro Martinez is like shit. मेरे पास space नहीं है, how to recover. So that left side is a little bit fucked, and then you have one Casemiro who is complete. Please get rid immediately. But no, the positives for sure is that he's got all the strikers are scoring. Like literally all forwards have scored. Xerxes has scored, Højlund has scored, Rashford has scored, Garnacho has scored. Bruno has scored, sure.
Also, the other thing I must commend him is भाई ने वो rotation वाला scene तो खेला है. Like I tell you what I mean. Like against this Everton team, whatever he's put out this rotated thing, and what that does is that suddenly United looks strong with depth. Suddenly a Garnacho is coming off the bench. Suddenly a Højlund is coming off the bench. Like suddenly it's like, wow, like, you know, strong team. And I think Azim, you might be on the money with this Anthony resurgence prediction.
Anthony Bichara though got injured in his Bodo Glimt game, but he was all right against Bodo. No, unexceptional, which is really all you can hope for at this point.
But also, I feel like you're going
Azim
to
Mike, why people are saying, what is Azim Mike? Azim Mike seems fine only.
Little subdued, I feel, but it's okay.
I mean, it may be a little low. I will increase. Hey, hi. Okay, I have increased to maximum. Clipping.
Okay. So, one other thing that I must say is that, like the thing that Ten Hag would keep saying, इसकी मेरा एक भी बंदा नहीं है तो मैं अपना सिस्टम खेल ही नहीं सकता.
This I agree.
I feel like with this guy, he's rotated almost the whole squad, and all of them can somewhat play whatever the fuck he has in his mind.
I think Ten
Like,
Hag ka mainly was trust issues, where he's just like, I can't rely. He's a very I can relate sometimes with like कि
no,
मेरे को ये वाला ही चाहिए, इसके बिना चलेगा ही नहीं मेरे को. When in fact चलेगा, but you're like
and
नहीं
the
ये
thing
वाला ही
is,
चाहिए.
dude, all of Nigeria is now up in arms against Ten Hag
Why, what he
because
did?
so remember that game? I forget which game it was. The Champions League. Sorry,
Champions League United.
the Europe game, Europa game, where he said, "You know what? In this number 10, I'm going to play Mazraoui. This is Mazraoui. I want to play as number in against Fenerbahce."
But why Nigeria would be up in arms?
So he played this guy in the 10 position when he had
Mazraoui.
Ahmad on the bench.
But Ahmad is not Nigerian.
Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast?
Yeah, Ivorian.
Ivorian. So yeah, so all of Ivory Coast is up in arms. So basically, they're like, how could you not play Ahmad? This means you have done crime against Ahmad equal to crime against Ivory Coast, which means Ivory Coast you cannot enter now, even if you have valid visa.
But Mazraoui is one Swiss Army knife, dude. He fits every goalkeeping bhi kar lega, dude. What a signing he is. For me, he's one of the most astute signings in last 5 years for sure.
Outstanding.
Superb.
And yeah, just outstanding.
Very, very good. And a lot of people said that, oh, he's injury prone, this, that, but what a baller he is, dude. Love it. Hey, you'll take Dalo or what?
Who us?
Yes.
Left back.
When he's playing at right back.
Give Mazraoui.
No. Mazraoui we want to keep. Dalo is little expendable now.
Okay, give Dalo also. But give Mazraoui, man.
Dalo 60 million. Lega kya?
15.5.
55.
12. Last offer.
Okay, loan with obligation to buy done.
Okay, done.
Azim, you should negotiate like this when Kautuk is asking you for a loan on 442. Same tactic you should
Oh
do.
shit, I'm streaming from laptop today. Points are completely all over the place. Points from last season are there. Oh, what days those were when Kautuk had 1,019,000 points.
Need to get back to my glory days.
I see in chat also people are saying Madrid have asked for Diogo Dalo, asking price 50 million.
Buy, please.
Guys, I'm telling you, Diogo Dalo और एक सूटकेस में कैसेमिरो भी बेच देंगे फ्री में. Absolutely free.
I'm that meme, that uncle who just does.
But one sec, you've been cribbing about wanting a right back. Now you have a right back.
I don't want Dalo, yaar. I don't want Trent. I don't want Dalo.
Then who you want?
Fucking give me one right back.
But what do you mean? What are the other right backs in the world?
But now you don't want Reese also.
See, United.
Please.
See, United getting rid of Dalo, going for Frimpong. This is obvious.
Yeah. Frimpong is correct.
Hakimi will take Hakimi.
Hakimi, we only. I remember it happened on stream. I was like, nahi jayega, and then that 5 minutes later, chala gaya. But I would have loved Hakimi. Hakimi is a strong guy.
You need a defensive right back, no? Who you need?
Yeah,
you need one timber types.
Better than your current option of Nacho.
Nacho is not there only.
Sorry, timber is left. You need one Ben White.
Who is there? Who is your right back right now? That fellow.
Lucas Vazquez.
But उससे तो better है यार.
Kौन? Dalo? Yeah, Dalo is better than Vazquez.
Why don't you get Aaron Wan-Bissaka? He's scoring goals also for fun. I mean, even though they lose, but at least he's scoring a goal.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka, yes, but how do I explain? See, there's a very specific Madrid player.
Yeah,
see,
which he is not.
Hits all the things except he's not a Madrid player. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, 100%. There is no swagger.
Either you are like unknown quantity that we have mined from some Leganes.
Yeah.
We are like punt marte. Or you are like some oh interesting, ye lag raha hai Madrid ka player. See, like now we're going for that Alfonso Mango, but I just want solidity at the back.
What about Tariq Lamptey?
वो या तो अल्फांसो है या तो मैंगो है, वो दोनों नहीं है.
अरे वो ही
Whoa, Lenny Yoro in for Arsenal game. All right.
Lenny Oro. Yeah, we gotta see. We wanted Lenny Oro. This is my vibes. थोड़ा ऐसा कुछ
I agree. Vibes to have.
X factor.
Yes, Rahul has hit the nail on the head. You need James Justin.
The fuck is James Justin?
James Justin is the greatest left back in Leicester City.
Oh, I know. I don't need left. I want right.
No, he plays left and right equally.
Who is this?
James Justin.
वैसा प्लेयर ही नहीं है.
अरे what do you say?
चैट पढ़ के मत बोल. तू चैट पढ़ के मत बोल. तू चैट पढ़ा है.
I win because Baba has falsely called a false player. James Justin has scored Premier League goals. He's in my FPL team, Baba.
James Justin.
Yes, James Justin, Leicester City. Come on, 10 points.
You know who done you in, Baba? Ashutosh. Please take points from Ashutosh and give to Bazi.
No, Ashutosh Bicharo is just saying he is reminding us to give you a fake player.
No.
Ashutosh is the guy. Ashutosh also is a real person, Baba. I'm not making up people in chat.
Ashutosh said fake player. Which Baba you read?
Yeah.
Where did I read it?
In the chat where it's appeared.
Let me show you how my chat. Where is my chat? Where is my chat on the screen?
Who are these people? Oh, achha, these are us. Okay.
Where is my chat on the screen? There is no chat on the screen.
I thought Baba is just brazenly showing us the work Zoom call.
As if you know what just happened. This is United players watching their own highlights. Who are these people? Oh, it's us. These agrias.
But है ही नहीं मेरे पास बेंच और चैट इधर. स्क्रीन पे सिर्फ सुपर चैट आता है जो ऊपर लिखा रहता है वो.
Oh my god. Who is Rakib? Oh, must be a.
Okay, smash a like, friends. If you're enjoying the stream, we'll do some super chats and then get back to this. But 10 points for me.
तो आशुतोष ने क्या किया exactly मेरे को
Ashutosh in chat every few minutes puts a reminder for both of us saying give Baba fake player.
अरे तो मैं अल्फांसो क्यूरियन पे बोल देता ना जब उसने अल्फांसो मैंगो बोला.
Alfonso Puro.
Who are these people? You're not allowed to make up a fake player and say you're fake.
अरे तू अल्फांसो मैंगो बोला ना तभी.
Alfonso Davis, that is.
Bradley यार मत बोलो यार chat please यार.
हाँ Bradley ले ले.
अच्छा लगता था. मैं ले लेता हूँ आराम से. Between like Trent must have thought कि अरे Madrid will come and take me. Then Conor Bradley just gave the best audition of his life. And
you should totally do it. And sign him in January because then from Liverpool it will be a corner taken quickly.
I have another question. Diego Dallo is the right player for Madrid. I'm not understanding. He fits into that slot that you need also.
He is the rightish player, but how to explain now that I've seen him at United under Ten Hag, I can't, yeah.
It's like if you find one hot girl, but then she's dated one guy you really don't like. I can't date her.
No, you found this girl really hot, and then you went to the restroom after her, and she hadn't flushed. It's that because then you actually seen the 30.
Correct. I've seen Diego Dallo not flush many times.
This is it, guys. Where are you getting football analysis with dating advice? You tell me which podcast is giving you.
I doubt it very much.
Like
ESPN FC पे तो मैंने नहीं देखा है.
Hey, by the way, sorry, off topic, but तुम लोग ने ये also you must watch because it has almost nothing to do with football. But Ricky Gervais on the Overlap.
I watch it. There are clips that come on Instagram.
No, I watched the full this thing. It's so funny because now, just because obviously as a comedian you can relate to being interviewed by non-comedians. And they're all asking the same questions that as a garden variety.
Where do you get your ideas from?
Yeah, every garden variety New Indian Express interviewer has ever asked. They're like,
why did you become a comedian?
Yeah, what made you? Where do you find your jokes? How you will still get nervous before go on stage? All this they're asking.
By the way, boys, in case you haven't read this book, The Age of Football.
Oh, nice.
It's The Age of Football, the Global Game in the 21st Century by David Goldblatt. Very good book.
Hey, David Goldblatt is fun.
Yeah, ball is
David
round.
Goldblatt is what other book he's written?
Ball is round. He's written. Wait, I'll tell you.
Is he
The ball is round.
inverting the pyramid?
No, the ball is round. The football book, the game of our lives, Football Nation, and the games. But this book is about society, politics, economics, and football in the 21st century.
I confused
Also
with
the
Joel
theory of
Greenblatt.
everything.
I confused with Joel Greenblatt. He's one investing guy. What?
Kautuk,
Hmm?
theory of everything is what it's called, na? That you have to give me.
The theory of everything else.
Oh, it's what? There's a new theory of everything.
Dan Schreider.
No. So this is basically a researcher of No Such Thing as a Fish, written a book with like bizarre historical anecdotes, etc.
Please WhatsApp to me. My reading era has finally begun again, so I'm looking
Oh
for
my
new books.
God! As soon as Ten Hag left, is this a coincidence? I think.
Yes. No, but he said eras can come to end now. Eras start.
You're talking about the theory of everything else, na? This
The
is
theory of everything else.
cyber wala, na?
Yes.
I have to read
This was
Nexus also. Nexus. Okay, wonderful distraction. Let us do some super chats and then talk about this Liverpool, man. Anirudh Madhuri says, he's given us fact. He says 2018 Sudanese Premier League, a goat disrupted Al Shorta versus Al Hilal. Omdurman running amok. Al Hilal Omdurman running amok on the pitch at Al Ghadar Stadium, halting the match. Good LFC win. So you're saying that Cristiano Ronaldo disrupted this match by running amok on the pitch against Al Hilal? Wow.
I will take it, Azim. I will take it. This praise is scant.
Oh, sorry, I meant Messi. Sorry. Ustad Farhan Torres says, पानी ना बुझा सके लाल प्लेयर्स वो आग है, रोक सके ना कोई ये टीम वो सैलाब है, खत्म तेरा एरा पेप प्यारे, स्लॉट फिल करने तेरा आया आर्ने स्लॉट है. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, and what a chat to get into it. Wait, let me finish all the United super chats and then we'll go. This is very funny. But guys, Ten Hag ended the era and left. This is what I'm talking about.
कुछ तो like someone had said कि someone needs to do an exorcism for Ten Hag's spirit because it lashed onto the first bald man it saw in Manchester.
But I have to say it was very nice watching Everton because it was so nice. It would cut to a bald man and you would think it's Ten Hag only, but it's actually Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
And his team was playing equally badly. Shaunak said last time a guy showed 6 fingers, he was caught doping and cycling. Do you think Amorim can finally fix clearing first man on corners? Impossible. हो ही नहीं सकता है. ये नहीं होगा. This is the United way. This is the United way. We hit first man at corner. That is the idea. That is the idea you will see. Then we had Dhruv Raman saying, love the show for the last few years, doing a PhD in sports psychology. Kya baat hai, in Boston. Love listening to you guys every Monday. Request Chelsea merch. Chelsea का एक बनाना चाहिए. अरे यमाल धमाल का approve करने का मुझे. यमाल धमाल will be live this week. I have fucking too many things to do.
By the way, guys, if you're watching the stream, you are destined for a PhD. It is confirmed.
Yes.
Like just shocking the number of PhDs this chat has produced. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. Halu Bhai says Kautia Pep has lost his mojo since Hagu left. उधर striker इधर manager flop हो रहा है. एम पप्पू के साथ स्विच कर लूं क्या टीम्स?
अरे प्लीज यार
एम्बापे.
हालू यार प्लीज आ जा यार. नहीं हो रहा है यार एम्बापे से.
ओहो even bigger news. Alvish from our Royal Money group. He's in India to get married to his long-term girlfriend. Has been following forward from the beginning and very happy to share the news. Kya baat hai. We'll wish you personally on the
Come
group.
on.
Superb, Alvish.
Congratulations. Is she pursuing a PhD? Is there a PhD involved?
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there has to be. Mayur says there is no show as more show. Ab to Gomez goal maar. नहीं Gomez कभी नहीं मारेगा, so that all commentators until the day they die can have one line fixed in their notebook. Rubesh Amorim says celebrated with pav bhaji and faluda. Hashtag Amorim ball. Very
It
nice,
has changed my
Rubesh
life.
bhai. United का और
He's
क्या
so
क्या
nice in press conferences, yeah.
He
What
is.
killer?
Wait now, wait.
Hey,
Give it 2 losses. Give it one
round
game
and
against
qualify,
Arsenal.
yaar.
But
As
अगर Arsenal को हरा दिया ना, that's the acid test. If he manages to beat Arsenal without Kobe, without Lisandro Martinez, because both suspended like idiots, if he manages to pull that off and give at least shall give Arsenal run for money, मैं मान जाएगा. I will believe in the ball. I will believe. I will be a believer.
I तो can't believe कि उसने 3 गेम में कुछ तो स्टाइल बिल कुछ तो दिखा दिया है भाई. Like
15
the
मिनट
way,
के लिए. अरे 15 मिनट तो टेन हाग बॉल भी खेलते थे यार ये लोग. ये तो प्रॉब्लम है.
but what nice football it
अरे
was,
वही
yaar.
you see the against all your Crystal Palace, against which all teams we were fucking shit finishing. Such nice
See,
plays
see.
we have played. These players,
Wait.
more than 15 minutes once they learn how to play, na, any manager will succeed.
Okay, I'll tell you another thing he did, which I really liked. वो बोला press conference में बाद में. So this profiling that he has done of players is so nice. He said कि I played Xerxes because obviously rotation rest वगैरह but I saw the 2 center backs that Everton
Yeah.
has, right? And they are those classic British giants, hulking
Yeah.
monsters. Right? And I was like, fuck, Rasmus का प्रोफाइल क्या है? वो उधर जाके टकरा जाएगा, फिर वो ऐसा बैक करेगा. So then he said, I don't think he will be able to wrestle with them. So then I put my fox in the box. I put my Xerxes. And what a Xerxes he did, dude.
Yeah, Zugzi
Too
finishing
good.
good for his confidence also. बेचारा कब से इतना बेचारा celebration बना के रखा है इतने साल से. Finally got to do it.
Dude, this Hoyland, तो यार, he can't fucking nail down one celebration only.
Yeah,
Every
I think
comes with
half
new
the
one.
time he just sits. Uska आधा practice session is just him. You know how as a Ronaldo at the end of the practice session would stand and do 50 free kicks. I think Haaland does this. He stays back at the end. Does यही करते रहता है वो. Guitar.
Guitar.
I think he practices all celebrations before leaving. Then there is Crimson Copite says, come on guys, move on. No, we will not move on. Crimson Copite, you wait, you watch something else for 5 minutes and then come back when we have moved on. Then we have Alquin who says, love Amorim, love Slot because girlfriend is Liverpool fan. Yeah, aisa kaisa? Please break up immediately. And now love Pep also. This is Alquin, our long-term member, Alquin Deverell Moras. And now love Pep also. Called City losing when Rodri got injured. Is Pep okay? Scratch on face is scary. Oh yeah, you saw that, no? So apparently there's been lots of people saying that he's actually self-harming.
हाँ.
But he said कि नहीं ऐसा मेरा हाथ से गलती से scratch हो गया. So
no, he made a joke about it.
मेरे को लग रहा है उसने इतनी बार फेस पाम किया ना, अभी नाखून ही हो गया उसका कि ये क्या चूतिया टीम है मेरा.
But how would this huge fall from grace has happened?
I genuinely think that the motivation of these players. By the way, someone had done this very nice video where one is motivation, the second is an aging squad which they haven't actually properly replaced.
Yes. So this so this is actually what I was thinking about, which is that so generally like the reason also for Fergie's longevity and the reason why he would keep churning out like those constant title winning squads, except for I think maybe 4 years where he had a very fallow run, 2002 to 2006 ish. Approximately then, and that was like literally that was the aging squad after the treble, which he had to start moving on. And the one thing I think that Ferguson did best was replenishing the squad while they're still on top. So like taking a winning squad and being like, fuck off, Beckham get out, Van Nistelrooy get out, we're going to bring somebody else in. I think the Van Nistelrooy get out was the hardest one to replace because he had to rely on fucking Louis Saha for many years before Wayne Rooney and Ronaldo, and obviously Rooney, Ronaldo, Tevez, then that became a thing.
And even to get Beckham and all, then they had all these Kanchelskis. What is this guy's name? So like they had all of these, right? Like good players. They had to.
So like, and that's the thing. So like, you have to do all that groundwork, and then maybe it takes 1 or 2 years. And now you're seeing, in fact, what Klopp did for Liverpool, I think is insane in the fact that now you're seeing the work, and I think he also knew like what kind of squad he's leaving, because now you're seeing there's that attacking line of 4 or 5 players, all interchangeable, all work well with each other. You have the midfield where everybody is sort of comfortable with each other for like the last sort of 2 seasons, more or less, 1.5 seasons, and I think that's why Klopp left, because he was like, this squad is ready to win the title, but now I just don't have the energy to celebrate these wins anymore. You know कि मैं कितना गोल, कितना chest thumping, कितना गोल मारेगा हम लोग, कितना chest thump करें, मेरा heart attack उधर ही हो जाएगा. So which is why in self preservation Klopp said कि let me give it to another manager. I have created a winning squad.
But bro, ये लिवरपूल का प्लान ही सही है यार. From the beginning, you're right about this aging squad to be fixed along the way, nipped and tucked. Where the squad got ready, they brought a manager that could manage, that would help the non-aging squad.
And also, in fact, right now with the situation with Salah,
ये जो स्लॉबिस्ला है, ये किधर है? बाबू मुशाई किधर है आजकल?
है ना?
But is he washed?
No.
Why? What?
Very, very much not washed.
Now he's sitting 11 points clear in the table. How he'll be washed?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen them play, so I'm just asking, like, is Sloboslai still a name?
Yeah, of course he is.
Relevant.
I mean, he's not that guy who's going to be scoring goals every game, but keep
Played
them
against
ticking.
it.
Who to see?
He's like a Fede Valverde types, where he does all the running, gets the ball high up the field, progresses the ball, has a pass, has
energy,
a shot.
energy in the press.
Energy merchant.
Energy merchant.
Kante.
No, not Kante. He's attacking. He's a better, much better Kovacic.
So you can't take your eyes off him.
Very nice.
Very
nice. Wait, I'll just finish some more super chats that are related to United, then we can move on. Rowan D'Souza says, reports coming that Ten Hag is learning Spanish to reject Real Madrid. Had you in the first half.
He will, if Real Madrid calls him. And Perez says, hello, this is Florentino Perez. His response will be, yes. I'm in, sir. Sir, when you have to call, when? Sir.
No, you'll be like, sir, we just called you to say you are not in consideration for the job. And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
He has such a... He's like Scooby-Doo, like, huh?
A Scooby-Doo तो वो है, bro. If you take Pep's mask off, there is Ten Hag sitting inside.
And I would have got it away too if it weren't for these pesky Liverpool kids.
Yeah.
मेरे को लग रहा है टेन हाग को बैनिश किया है एतिहाद स्टेडियम में तो वो उसका मांगलिकता उधर लेके गया.
I think Ten Hag has hired one witch doctor. Only explanation. Chota witch doctor to curse Pep.
Which doctor?
Witch doctor, that doctor.
Which doctor?
That doctor.
अच्छा, that doctor.
That doctor. Chota Don Mashigan says, Kotya 2 years ago in December to देखा असली गोट मौशी.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, we're gonna have so many 2 years ago anniversaries now.
Oh no.
भाई क्या वर्ल्ड कप?
हाँ, World Cup.
Qatar World Cup. Messi goat.
Where is Messi?
But I feel Kautuk laid it to rest when he said Messi was greater than Ronaldo in his post.
He did. He was. Undeniable.
But ये कतर में वर्ल्ड कप किया, अभी इतना मस्त स्टेडियम बना है, उसका क्या कर रहे हैं लोग? उस लाइट का बिल भर रहा है.
अभी चद्दर डाल के उस पे ऐसा है ना,
कौन खेलता है उसमें लूसेल में?
अरे but एक तो stadium was made with garbage bins or some trucks or trailers or something, so they are now moving trailers around.
What?
यही सब recyclable stadiums था ना सब.
Stadium was made of trucks.
कुछ तो एक ऐसा डिसमेंटलेबल चीज से बना था तो डिसमेंटल कर दिया एक दो स्टेडियम.
लोग लेगो बना रहे इतना बड़ा. This is billionaire Lego. This is what it is. Containers, cargo containers. That's what it was. It's like you can't move the truck out. वो collapse होएगा ना जेंगा जैसा.
अरे कंटेनर सेम चीज ना ट्रक के.
अरे वो ट्रक का व्हील्स होता है, ट्रक निकलता है ना बाबा.
अरे हैंड ब्रेक लगा के डाला रहेगा क्या मालूम है.
What is this?
Oh God, that would have been a Leyland Stadium.
अरे फन.
Very nice. Ketan says 2-0 पे 2-0 हो रहा है, बहुत मजा आ रहा है अनवा. Enjoy यार केतन, enjoy. अरे Paul Kamer is back and says Kotya and Bave, my visa has arrived for India. ये Indian embassy क्या थकेला है. Here we go again. Candies on Thursday at Habitat. Also sack flick.
Come on. But by the way,
so now he's seeing you on Thursday at Habitat.
Yeah, we are there on Thursday. Paul Kamer, please tell who you are, yeah, because I met Rahul at Candies. But anyway, I was going to say, since we are on this conversation of managers, you know,
when are we not in this show?
Should we talk about the end of Ancelotti?
End of Ancelotti though is nice, but I was in fact going to bring up the magic of Arna Slot, man.
It's all Klopp magic, which now now he is casting. All the spells were made by Klopp.
Because I feel like, you know what I feel? I feel like when Klopp was iconic, no matter what you say, he was iconic, and those players were built by Klopp. And I feel like if you had any kind of lesser manager who had a lesser personality or lesser ideas, these players would be like, yeah, this is not Klopp, and like, fuck this.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, it would be David Moyes following. There's a huge room for messing it up very quickly. Yeah. If you don't say the right things, if you don't do people manage the right way, if you don't tactically, like what they've done right now, right, is, for example, the fact that they've stopped pressing 90 minutes through the game and they've done these like fallow periods of हम लोग बस पास करते हैं, थोड़ा ऐसा breather लेने के लिए, हमारा lung capacity कम हो गया. So like these kind of things that he's done, they're nice tweaks, and he's not getting as much recognition for it as he deserves so far.
I would say na कि, so I'll tell you in comedic terms, I'll tell you what I feel कि ऐसा Klopp ने पूरा bit लिखा है, अभी स्लॉट आके ना थोड़ा ऐसे बिट सुन के ऐसे बैक स्टेज आके टैग्स दे रहा है कि अच्छा ये वाला और फनी हो जाएगा, ये कॉल बैक कर दे, ये वो. सो ही इज टेकिंग अ प्री एग्जिस्टिंग वेरी गुड बिट एंड देन एडिंग द flourishes to it. I think that's what it is.
Yes, true.
Tag
but he's delivering the bits also then.
Yeah, that is true. He has also learned how to deliver the bit, which is true.
वो comedic stand-in है basically.
I don't want to take names now, but yeah. नहीं तो राडा हो जाएगा राडा. If we start comparing to actual comedians, already one full dude, the most viral, and this is so sad, the most viral reel on our 442 football podcast Instagram page is one where we are talking about cricket. And where we were talking about how, by the way, Saurabh Pant fully incorrectly told me that the stadium was booked for this comedians match, and therefore India had to play in Kanpur, which is apparently not the case. But apparently कोई तो ऐसा चौड़ में उसको बोल दिया, and then he repeated that to me.
You know, as you said it, I felt like this could not happen.
But I was told with such confidence. So now, if anybody has any exception to take, you have to blame Saurabh Pant because he told me.
No, I think like the thing is, our entire society is not built on honoring penciled-in commitments. If bigger party appears.
Correct.
Like, you know, how many times has it happened that you have a show and the venue has called and said, sorry, private party.
Yeah.
And now you figure out venue for show.
Yeah, it's true. But that got some fucking 2 million views or something that reel got, right? It's absurd. Abhishek says, "Kya re pepda hil gaya dharti." Sir Alex never lost 4 in a row, so he is the GOAT. जाके self pain inflict कर अभी.
I love, by the way, I love how like
Oh.
this back and forth table tennis match is going on. Okay, Sir Alex never lost 4 in a row, and then these guys go, Sir Alex never won 4 in a row.
True, cannot argue. But did you see that one where I think somebody, one of those troll pages, made all the things that he was saying 6 for?
Oh,
Like
he did?
it could be so nice of Pep to remind Liverpool how many European Cups they've won.
Oh, hilarious.
Like that.
Hilarious. No, but it was cool. I have to say, Pep is incredibly sensitive, very thin skin, and he reacts like a child. Which and this is possibly the only compliment I will give Ten Hag. At least Ten Hag didn't stoop to this level.
Chalo. Finally. I
But
don't know, the most scant praise possible.
But when Mourinho says Sri, it's the same.
Yeah. But as in, the thing is, I don't think Pep has ever, in any context, has he heard you'll be sacked in the morning. He's not even heard it as a joke.
Yeah.
He's not even heard it in writing, in audio, in any form. It's just so alien to him. He's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean I'll be sacked in the morning?
Yeah. So
Like job security has never been a problem for Pep Guardiola.
And this is after he just signed, or is it official that he signed the contract, or is the rumored contract?
2 more years.
2 more years. So as Mrunal in chat also says, like, I think his Mourinho era has begun, where he's now going to go full Mourinho. Cut to 10 years later, managing Galatasaray.
And then saying, if I knew the true reality, I would not be here. I would not be here. It's crazy. What's happening?
Oh, yeah, अभी तक he's allowed to stay in the country or what? How is the
Who?
Mourinho? Has he not been kicked out of Turkey yet?
Bro, he keeps boasting about the fact that I stay in a hotel.
That's everywhere, no?
No, as if he's signaling कि देखो भाई मैं full कैटेगरी
मैं फकीर आदमी है.
मैं सचमुच झोला उठा के चल सकता हूँ.
I won't quit. I just have to check out. That's it. I have to give my key and be like, I'm done.
Arey bro, but the problem is he is the reason why the Turkish Premier League is getting viewership.
Yeah.
हाँ, वो भी बोल रहा है, खुल्लम गुल्ला बोल रहा है. No one is watching. I'm bringing views. I'm putting on Instagram.
So what have been the insinuations that Galatasaray सब cheating कर रहा है and full Turkish league only supports Galatasaray?
Yeah, he's saying that the corruption is from the top and Galatasaray is like one state team. So Fenerbahce is full outsider. Like Fenerbahce is the Barcelona in Spain. You know, like
yeah, of course,
like that.
You mean Catalonia?
Yeah, Fenerbahce is the, the not state team.
Of course.
Not that Madrid is a state team. I just think.
Sporting director Kylian Saab is saying, long time no see my boys. My YouTube activity is mirroring my presence on the pitch around, but hardly worth a pound. Sporting director Kylian Saab.
Oh my God, Kylian Saab, आप घिन आ रही है यार.
Is it too much now? How long before? Okay, so now the question is.
No, Kautuk is the perfect example of that phrase, right? That says, never asks for, you know how the devil punishes you, right? By giving you what you want.
And I never wanted him.
Hey, you did want it. Don't say never.
I wanted Haaland.
Before you wanted Haaland, you wanted Mbappe. Okay, there is a reason why this podcast is video. We have footage of everything.
Look, that was a different Kylian. This Kylian is not that Kylian. That Kylian is dead. He's no longer with us.
You said Eden Hazard also, yaar. Kuch to sharam kar yaar.
But it's true. It's true. He's a Hazard reborn. No, it's not that bad. But
Acha, so
He's
okay, so
brilliant.
now to get to purely gauge.
Problem to
No, wow, I have a question. To gauge how bad the issue is.
Yes.
Say you could replace Kylian Mbappe with one of Hoyland, Xerxes, Rashford. Come on.
Oh no. Hoyland, Xerxes, Rashford. Oh God.
Form strikers, come on.
The trouble is that
The
all of them
celebrations
embody.
that you'll get, the quality. Listen, you're getting this. You're getting this. You're getting this. With Mbappe, you're not even getting a goal to celebrate. Isn't this already an upgrade? Come on.
The problem is that all of them are failing in all the ways that Mbappe is already failing. Individually, all of them have the same mistakes that he has right now. So
Which is what?
I
What are these mistakes? See, I haven't been watching, so tell me what is wrong with Mbappe.
so what is
Explain to
wrong
me
with
like I'm 5.
okay, what is wrong with Mbappe? Multiple things, I feel. Multiple things. One is that I feel like let's start with the obvious ones and then we'll go to the more nuanced ones. So the obvious ones are obviously that Bhai doesn't like to play center forward and he's being forced to play center forward. Okay, that's the most obvious one.
Correct. This is Rashford syndrome.
Yeah, so that's
Okay, so Rashford
the
eliminated.
second.
Okay, next.
The second is that now to get the best of Mbappe, you need to play balls in behind high line defense. And since he's like, they're not being able to do that as much.
Because when you're not a state-owned team, then you can't pay the rest of the league to play highline to allow you to play your football.
So yeah, I mean, like they have teams that are playing highline, but he's not. So now we come to the slightly okay. That's I think the most massive one is that. The second thing is now he's played in teams with big egos. Played in a team with big egos, but I don't think I don't think his position was ever in contest. He was the best in his position, but at Madrid, the best in his position is Vinicius.
Correct.
So he can't even like elbow him out and be like, "Ye has been hai, ye to birthday pe ja raha hai, ye to," like he can't fucking do any of that nonsense, right? So he's just there. That's one of the biggest. Then the second thing is now I feel like the slightly more nuanced stuff is Kylian Mbappe, I feel, is caught up in a psychodrama taking place in his own mind. The psychodrama of I am finally at Madrid, boyhood, dream club, etc., etc. Now I have to perform and now I have to, like I have to get my act together and be the Ronaldo successor that I'm meant to be. To give you an analogy, which is writing in the writing realm space from stories, he is Neo, but it's Neo from the Matrix without right before he understands what it means to be the one. He's in his head right now. He's thinking about how to be the one rather than
but
just
Apna
being
Bidu in the chat has put it perfectly that Mbappe, unlike Hoyland and Rashford, has no experience of playing in a big club.
Nice. Very
It's
nice.
true.
That's a good point. I can't argue.
That's why you take Rashford caliber, has played Europa League for at least 5 seasons now. That's the kind of quality you need.
So I feel like Mbappe is just crumbling under the weight. Like, for example, I was watching some of these old PSG clips of Mbappe scoring and some of the freedom and the lack of thought. It's like this, when you drive a car, when you know how to drive a car and you're driving a car, you don't think about driving the car. But when you start thinking about it, it becomes very uneasy and weird, right? So it's that.
It's this thing. So I was reading this in Atomic Habits once, where you have to enter that flow state.
Flow state.
And flow state is usually classified as 4% more difficult than what comes naturally to you. So clearly, this is a very big step up from PSG.
It is flow state is above boredom, below anxiety, flow state. right? And he's at this point, he was in boredom at PSG, and now he's in anxiety. He's just not hitting that fucking ick. And the thing is, like, here's the thing, right? Strikers are at their best when they do not think and they just perform. Like,
Yes.
and what I mean by that is that their body just knows how to maneuver a ball into the net without it. Like, for example, in fact, I would want to put the goal he scored against Getafe over the weekend in that category of, okay, this is the kind of goal that Mbappe scores. Where there's one, Jude Bellingham has cut one beautiful ball across a highline defense. Mbappe has managed to clip it inside, and then he's just instinctively taken one far post shot, which has gone so beautifully and perfectly that it has just perfectly banged in. However, in that same Getafe match, he had not a hat trick, he had a cat trick. He had 4 goals that he could have scored, but he didn't. He put away only 1. And you should see the goals that he missed. He's rounded the keeper and fucked up. He has rounded the keeper and fucked up. Okay, he has gone. He's gotten a beautiful through ball, put by Brahim, I think. No, that was the one that he rounded.
He's got Chelsea Torres. That's what's happened to him.
Yeah, but except the only difference is that Chelsea Torres had a knee issue which robbed him of his one lethal pace thing. This guy has everything. It's just I feel like he's in his own head and he's not being able to get out of it. And I think one of the reasons he's not being able to get out of it is because Vinny is present. If he was the main man, he would not have this problem.
Yeah.
And the second thing is if he was playing in a team that was not Madrid, in the sense that not this like expectation weight, you know, after all this, you know, it's basically he's done so much foreplay with this club that now the sex is disappointing.
No, but also it is a case of you are like, if he was in a well-oiled machine where everybody is like no injury crisis, everybody is playing their positions, the rest of the team is working exactly as it should.
Also true.
It also, because right now I think it feels like it's crying out right now, Madrid, for somebody to take the game by the scruff of the neck and do something with it. And Mbappe is that guy who's trying to do it. Sort of, we've seen that even with Rashford. In United also, there's such a common problem where everyone is like, we want to try to win the game ourselves, because so that maybe we'll be hero, and maybe that will lift this monkey off my back.
Yeah. And like Abrar Bidu said, like, Rashford also has these things, right, where he just forgets, like, because he's overthinking. So, you know, I forget which book it is. There was a book on sports psychology where they spoke about choking. And choking is a phenomena that takes place when a sports person goes from automatic to manual. So, he's taken a penalty 10,000 times before, but suddenly now, because it's the World Cup final and he wants to get it right, he starts thinking about how to take a penalty, and that's the worst way to take a penalty. So Kylian Mbappe against fucking Liverpool. Oh my Lord. Horrible.
My question right now to you is, Kautuk, is the audience still on his side, or the audience? I mean, have the fans also given it up?
No, I don't think they've given up, but I mean, there's a lot of like grumbling.
Yeah, I mean, they are pretty brutal. Like the Madrid and Barca fans are like United fans still have some. British fans tend to have like a degree of patience where they're like, "ठीक है." Oh, typically British, all right, we will survive. We will see. But here they are like, fuck off. First sign of something going wrong, they're on your back completely.
They are the Madrid, the fan-going audience, the fan-going public. They are notoriously famous for carrying a white handkerchief. And if they feel that the team isn't performing well, they all take it out and they're like, ye dekh, main hanky se bata raha hu tere ko. It's not up to the mark. It's that.
It is surrender.
They haven't turned on him. And I suspect like the biggest right now, the problem is really about, by the way, I've seen him in person, and when I saw him in person, I did feel like he was better than every other player on the pitch, including every player in Madrid. He has magic. He really does. Undeniable. So the question then is that it's a question of unlocking. Like, it's not like he's had an injury that he's coming back from and that therefore he's off. It's something in his head. So like, this was a very funny comment Very funny comment. Top comment on YouTube on the Real Madrid Liverpool highlights. Okay, gotta hear this. This guy says, Robin says, Mbappe is a fantastic player with surprising skills. Ancelotti is the one who doesn't know how to use him. He should put him in a wide position, especially one that is outside the stadium.
But you know,
Beautiful.
it's so weird that we talk so much now about, particularly with strikers and the sort of X factor players, about they need to be unlocked. They need to be uh, whatever. They're going through really bad phases, and their bad phases like really bad. Even if you look at Haaland, for instance, terrible phase. Rashford has had his entire phase. But I think this is very related to social media, because if you look at the 2000s football that we grew up watching, वो
Yeah.
जो स्ट्राइकर रहता था, माइकल ओवन मारता था 15 गोल, वो साल का 15 गोल मारता था. You know, there was very like, okay, unless he got like injury problem, which is what you said,
Yeah.
right? Same, you had like a Van Nistelrooy who just fucking scores 20 goals, and these weren't even the star players. You know, Ronaldo's, Messi's, you look at how they have been. Even people like, I mean, we forget like guys like Zlatan, like Rooney, for instance, at Liverpool. You look at Torres before his injury. He just had that full consistency.
No,
And
but
I think it's just because also like the only feedback they got about their game was from the fucking stadium, as opposed to it constantly being drilled that you are shit, being drilled into. Whereas in the stadium, if you mess up, and that's what people in the chat as well were saying, that invariably they will be supported. Like even against Hetafe, the crowd was supportive when Mbappe missed. They're like, "Acha, theek hai, it's okay." So the crowd that comes to the stadium tends to be supportive, but the social media crowd, because it's just so easy कि किसी को गाली देके चला गया, it's a lot more unforgiving, and I think that really plays on their minds way more, and that mentality is much harder to crack in this generation.
I think your point is also valid, right? Because what's ending up happening invariably is that that same thing is available to them 24/7, as opposed to game खत्म हुआ, खत्म हो गया.
Like
Ali
you
Bada
look
out.
at you look at the Gerrards, the Lampards, all these guys who just performed for fucking 12 years. You look at your Scholeses, your Giggses,
You know who I
every
think.
season it was just basic 7 on 10 to minimum mil raha hai.
Correct.
You know who I think broke the game, by the way? I think it's Messi Ronaldo.
Yeah, for
Because,
sure.
and I'll tell you why. Because right now he has got, this is Mbappe at Madrid. He's gotten, in 19 games, he's gotten 10 goals and 2 assists. 12
Not
goal contributions in 19 games, which is a
ये
decent,
Garnacho का भी इतना है, if I'm being honest.
but it's decent. I mean, it's not like, the trouble is that he's coming from 48 games, 44 goals. And secondly, he's openly, vocally said that I want to fill the shoes and the shirt of Cristiano, who scored 50 goals, 50 games, 50 goals.
Yeah.
Of that, he is falling far short.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that he's not doing what you want him to do, which is scoring a goal against Liverpool, scoring a goal in the big games, scoring a goal against Barcelona. Like that's what you want him to do, but he's not doing that. So this season is actually like when you look at the season as a thing, right? Like we are right now quite possibly going to be top of the table if we win our next match.
Yeah, which is
caught up to Barcelona.
flick.
Barcelona
What the flick has he done?
what
man?
the flick is happening? What the flick
He's
has
got the
finally.
same number of points as Javi. Guys, my curse is real. Which is why, guys, I'm buying a Liverpool jersey tomorrow. It's time for me to never walk alone, guys.
Support
It's
the
time.
slot.
Come on, slot in, guys. What a legend. What an absolute beast of a manager. I feel
Azim Slotawala.
Salah needs to sign a 3-year deal right now. Give it to him. Put the number that he wants. Make him sign. Van Dijk 5-year extension for Van Dijk. Come on.
Yeah.
Make
No,
it
and
happen.
so the trouble is basically like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if we win our next game with all the shit that's going on, we're still going to be top of the table, 1 point ahead of
Yeah.
Barcelona. It's crazy. But the problem is that put in context, it is basically ठीक है, but the expectations were कि oh, after winning Champions League and La Liga, then with Mbappe into this spot, you should have fucking destroyed the whole world.
Should have closed the season by now.
Yeah, I mean the disappointments are two really. The disappointments are one that we lost against Barcelona the way we did. And the second is that we have to win our next 3 matches in Europe to fucking have the best chance of qualifying. Not qualify. Best chance of qualifying.
But that's
Like,
top 8.
ये
You'll have
नहीं
to
है.
play the profile. You'll have to play the playoff.
But this is not what we wanted. And it's not fair.
Oh, this is not the
It's
Super
not
League you
fair.
signed up for.
How can we play like this? It's just not fair. That's
Or
this is
Mango Super League.
this is why we wanted Super League, na?
Why you want to
Azim.
play Liverpool every week and be bottom?
No, you don't understand. Wait, I'll show you what I mean by Super League. Wait, where is it? Where did it go? Yes, here. Ready? Oh no, now it's looking like Super League only. But there was a time where there was this Brest and Lille and Benfica
These
and all these
guys, by the way, those CBS have really been milking. Sorry, poor choice of word, but they've really been milking the Brest situation.
Huh?
Have you been seeing all the reels that have been coming? The Micah Richards and
Yeah.
Kate Abdo wala, where they had an entire section of innuendo on Brest.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Someone in chat also said one very funny. Alphonse Ariola going to Brest.
Very
Well
good.
done.
Very
Well done.
nice. Very nice.
So, yeah, so basically, like now it's looking like Super League only. Liverpool, Inter, Barca, Dortmund, वगैरह. But there was a time when all these Brest and Aston Villa was top of the table. Remember that
Yeah.
horrible phase?
Oh,
Sporting was in the mix. Ugh.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. The creme de la creme of nobodies. So, so that's the thing. Now Perez was like, bro, I don't want to be in a position. God forbid, where I put a Mbappe in a team and all that, and then I have to like fight with I'll tell you who. I don't want to fight with PSV Eindhoven for a spot. What I mean?
For a slot,
Like-
you mean? He used to be, no, was he fire? No, he was Feyenoord manager. Sorry. Never mind. Okay, do super chats and then we'll talk about Chelsea. सबका बाप पेरेजवा says, love you अजीम वाह मेरा जिगर का टुकड़ा जब से तूने लौड़े का बाल लमीन यमाल को प्रेस किया है Barca have fallen to a mere 1 point lead. Real Madrid 1 game in hand. Don't worry, once Lamal, that is his name. Yamin, I keep getting Lamin Yamal and Yamin Lamal. I keep
Bro,
getting them.
Zamir Asman, everything same.
Lamin Yamal ka farak hai. I'm going to say this to a random person tomorrow and see how they react. But yeah, man, I'm very worried for Barca's title prospects. Nitin Prabhakar says,
I think they'll push all the way. The trouble is this, right? Like at the end of the day, we still have the whole back line of Madrid is one casualty. So
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen this season. Really.
अरे डोंट वरी तुम लोग का वही दो ही तो टीम है यार तुम लोग के लीग में वर्स्ट केस तुम लोग सेकंड आएगा क्या प्रॉब्लम है और थोड़ा क्वार्टर फाइनल सेमीफाइनल तक पहुंचेगा दिस इज मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड्स ड्रीम सीजन
Correct. And then and then Ancelotti we'll have to bid adieu to Ancelotti. We'll have to tell him thanks for the memories.
Then he'll come in a press conference saying, "Oh, taking Madrid to second place was the biggest achievement of my life."
Arey, one little Ten Hag he did recently where he said, we are going to the Champions League final. We're going. You see now what happens.
Okay.
Nitin
Prabhakar said, is Ahmad the Damad that was promised? Finally a winger with IQ. And is Amorim finally it? Or is this false dawn? Seen too many of them, can't take another. See, honestly, you can't judge against all this, even though the performance was terrible first half with Bodo Glimt and with Everton also first half was pretty crap until we scored the goals. you can only judge. I feel, see all these matches. Your Van Nistelrooy. Oh, Van Nistelrooy, by the way, got a Leicester City job.
Yeah.
He's the guy who's won the most out of Ten Hag getting sacked.
No, Azim, like he played Leicester twice.
Yes, exactly.
And he budged out them, and Leicester was like, I guess, who else but.
This is literally is hiring your own murderer. It was great. So yeah, he did very well for himself.
And he went through for this game. He saw firsthand how much work is left ahead of him. He's like, bro, why am I getting all these?
He was not even managing the United team. He's like, तुम लोग खेलो जो भी खेलने का है. मैं ऐसा लेस्टर स्काउटिंग के लिए आया है. But yeah, so I want to see United now play some proper top quality opposition and see how we fare. I get the feeling we'll do well because even under Ten Hag in the first season in the big games we were all right. So let's see. Now again they'll have excitement over playing big game, new system, new manager, new person to impress. So I don't know. I don't really know what to expect anymore because I mean I know what to expect from the manager and how he wants them to play, but I don't know if we will get to see them playing the way the manager wants them to play for more than 15-20 minutes again. So we'll see.
I think the portents are looking positive.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think he has aura for sure. He has the aura of a team, of a guy where that the fans will rally behind and really support because they will like, okay, he seems like one of the man of the people types.
I think more than that, I think it is that he didn't compromise on what he wanted to do. And the thing is that the thing is this, right? What he tells people in a press conference about his teams, and even just the slight hint of a suggestion of his tactics that comes out, right? Like for example, strong center back Xerxes, right? Whatever. That small, tiny nugget. That itself is so well put together that you can imagine that when he's communicating deeper ideas, they're also going to be well put together. Like it's a clarity of thought.
Yeah, I think honestly it would be beneficial for us to be out of one of these cup competitions. Oh, we have lost a Kautuk.
Kautuk is a thing. Also, I think Kautuk should be tilted down a little bit. Kautuk, tilt your camera a little down. Na?
Baba has gone to production mode. Oh, you tilt yours a little up now.
I'm only standing because I'm otherwise going to go to sleep.
Oh, we'll get snoring. Baba, what is this? We are seeing Baba enter his Casemiro era, where like, what he was doing effortlessly 2 seasons ago, now suddenly.
Leave the podcast before the podcast leaves you.
It'll get there. But I'll figure it out. हो जाएगा थोड़ा.
अच्छा Baba, before you go to sleep, please tell us about.
मैं खड़ा है.
Please tell us about the many adventures of Enzo Maresca.
See,
I'll get chocolate and come.
I'll tell you my biggest grouse. My biggest grouse is with Chelsea fans.
Chelsea fans?
Yeah. Because this week, they have started this new, so depressing and irritating that, and these are negative emotions I don't like about my club. But they have started these things where they're like, Arey, we are at the same point, same goal difference. There is nothing that's actually separating between Arsenal and us, but only because their name starts with A and we start with C, are we third.
Oh, like that.
Yes.
Oh, it's come down to alphabetical. That's why you're third.
Yes. So
what?
I am not. We are third because.
Azim, did you hear this?
I heard something about alphabetical things.
Is it head to head? Have you played them?
We have no.
Oh yeah, because everything is exactly the same, na?
Everything is exactly.
It's also yellow card.
See, again, this is the problem. This yellow cards, red cards. Anyway, I'm disappointed with the fans because they're making a big deal about this first, second, third position. It's so evident where we are going to be at the end of the season.
Which is where?
If you just give yourself the If
Where
you
will
just
you
give
be?
yourself the foresight, I don't make these things I don't say these things out loud, Kautuk.
Acha.
You don't, you know,
But you said it's very evident, so I want to know what it is.
the evidence is all there. If you have the eyes open, if you have taken away and all your chakras are aligned, you will you will immediately see the answer ahead of you because no one will have to tell it to you.
Oh,
I,
title winners.
I see the answer
The
now. It's a
the
webcam.
ev- the the evidence is there for you to see. The reality and the universe is showing you the way. You have to want to see the way.
Oh,
The is the real thing. Now
oh my
you see
God,
this.
Master Uguay.
Yeah, now even if you consider this 3-0 whooping that we have offered to
Now,
a
objection.
certain.
Whooping is a violent word.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I am feeling these emotions towards my club of late because fans seem to be disappointing. Now this 3-0 thrashing that we have offered
Violent.
this.
Violence.
Yes. I agree. I agree. I agree. But somewhere you feel that in the cause of saying good evening to people, you have not understood that football is a game that is played under lights. So you have to adjust your game. That is the reality.
You have gone full Cantona, wow.
Baba has gone Cantona.
Yeah.
Football is a game
So,
that has to be played under lights.
so anyway, my biggest thing is I'm not talking about possession stats. I'm not interested in all of these things anymore. बॉल आगे जा रहा है, लोग पास कर रहे हैं, बॉल गोल में जा रहा है, अच्छा लग रहा है. The feeling is real, the football is real, the results are real, the manager is real, and Jackson is real.
Bawa,
Is Madrid
एक बात
real
पता.
now?
Jackson is real, is what I said.
Madrid is?
A club,
Okay.
merely.
एक बात बता बावा. Enzo Maresca came out and said this. He said that in a press conference, he said that Cole Palmer and Wow Felix are the players that people come to pay money for. They see things that others cannot even see. Not to say others are no good, but these people are clearly better.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, Bawa?
Which is
Like,
basically him saying
genuine.
Jadon Sancho kya fuck all hai.
But also like from the standpoint of like, how does this, if you were Noni Madueke or whoever and you heard this, people who claim to be, no, who are claiming to be, if you said Cole Palmer is better than everyone, ठीक है, मान लिया. But to throw in
But they
Joao,
are better than Noni Madueke. क्या brainless आदमी है dude. उसको कोई एसएससी पढ़ाओ यार. उसको क्या है, दिमाग ही नहीं है आदमी के पास. Same him, Garnacho, same school teacher there.
no, but I mean that's what I'm
I
saying.
understand. I understand your question. And if I was Noni Madueke, I would say I agree with the boss.
No, I'm saying my
Because in
point
this
is,
team there is no animosity.
yeah, but uh, isn't it an odd message to put out? I've never seen any coach, even off Cristiano Ronaldo, say that this guy is the only guy like who's like the star. I've
No,
never heard that.
no. Ferguson has said that
No,
clearly this boy is a special lad, has a talent above
special
others.
lad, he's a talent, he's some normal. You don't say that
No.
clearly
He
this is
used
the
to say
people.
talent about others even for Rooney. He
That's what
had
I'm saying. I'm saying कि no coach has literally said ये सबसे better है, ये सबसे better है. समझा? ये सबसे
No,
better.
he came from, I think a lot of this is lost in translation with most managers because I think that he came from the fact that as players, these guys see things that a lot of other people, it's like Xavi, the way he was able to see a pass, nobody could see that weighted pass. Like nobody
Yeah,
by
but
far.
But Pep didn't come out and say Xavi main man है और बाकी सब तो चलते
No, but
रहते
he
हैं.
said two names. Na, he's taken Cole Palmer and who are the two names? Baba?
Wow.
Cole Palmer and Wow. Na, so that's what he never said. Xavi and Bojan.
And I'm saying that a lot of people, whether it is a Fergie, I remember Fergie talking about Ronaldo, and not just saying that, he's saying this lad is a special talent, he's a cut above the rest. He has said
No, that
these
was the
things.
haircut he was talking about.
He said that he genuinely said these two are the players that people pay money for. They see things others can't see. They are better than everybody else. What is this?
अरे which is true यार.
Why Maresca is saying
अरे
this?
भाई वो क्लास ऑफ 98 का टीम में कोई फिल नेविल को देखने को तो नहीं आता था ना. क्या बोल रहा है यार.
पर बाबा ये सब चीज मन में रखते हैं ना. ये प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में थोड़ा ना बोलते हैं कि फिल नेविल फकॉल है. ऐसे नहीं बोलते ना.
Can you imagine Ferguson in the press conference saying, "Fuck, you guys came to watch Phil? My God, what's wrong with you, brother?
I also don't watch
Sorry." He just walks in, guys. Sorry, you had to see Phil today, huh? But Ronaldo gigs अच्छा खेला ना? Okay, very good.
I was forced. I had to rotate him. Yeah, no one was there. Only fuck this guy. I see him and I get turned off. ऐसे सब नहीं बोल सकते ना.
I think
As a manager, how can you say like this? Yeah.
अरे बाबा
Is this the moment the Chelsea downfall starts?
एक तो प्रॉब्लम ये है कि लॉस्ट इन ट्रांसलेशन बहुत होता है और ये बेचारा कुछ भाषा में बात करता रहेगा, उस भाषा का लिटरल ट्रांसलेशन होगा कि दीज प्लेयर्स आर वन ऑफ अ काइंड. अभी उसको उसने लिटरली ट्रांसलेट किया है टू इन लोग जैसा कोई नहीं है. तो I'm saying we have to account for the possibility that his first language and the babble-fish in his ear is translating live.
But
It's
he
not.
said, oh, they are the only players people come to see, pay money to see. मतलब ऐसा
Again,
गलती से कुकुरेला दिख गया तो refund straight.
Hey bro, one thing I learned about Kukurea in the last game, यार.
What?
Bro, pace है वो आदमी में यार.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं? No, it's just the hair flying Baba that makes it look faster.
नहीं यार वो जो थर्ड गोल था, वो जो सेटअप किया उस आदमी, नहीं सॉरी फर्स्ट गोल जो था, वो सेटअप जो किया उस आदमी ने, पहले तो ऐसे दीवार की तरह जाके ठोका है काउंटर अटैक में और बुब 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 करके एक बाउंसिंग अराउंड बॉल लेके अंदर मस्त, like I think he has space. Anyway, coming back
bouncing around ball लेके अंदर मस्त. What is this?
यार.
What do these words mean?
No, like if you see,
I would pay money to see this for sure.
अरे बाबा, you can see it in highlights. You don't need to pay money. If you have subscription, you will get. So,
bouncing around ball से मस्त.
हाँ मस्त किया उसने, अंदर ऐसा अंदर जाके छुप करके अंदर डाला.
This is how Pep explains football actually. You take the bouncing around ball and you go inside and which and you do the cross and then is a goal.
So, but I also think
your brain just thinks in like images, you know, so like fleeting memories of like a Dennis Villeneuve film. Like there is no dialogue, there is just
moments. There's just moments.
Baba has football dyslexia.
No, there's just moments. What is so
After video saying a beautiful mind.
He sees tactics everywhere. None of them add up to 11.
अच्छा तो कर रहा है यार. Anyway, so ये कुकुलिया मेरे को अच्छा लगा ये गेम. But what I was saying was, what were you talking about? Maresca's comments. I feel that a lot of it is literally lost in translation. Yeah, मतलब one of a kind का player को उसने literal translate करके बोला है जैसी कोई नहीं. फिर दूसरे में उसने like it's just अभी क्या करेगा बेचारा, वो ट्रांसलेट हो रहा है ना लाइव, तो ऐसा
नहीं, he is speaking in English.
अरे आई अंडरस्टैंड, बट मन में तो ट्रांसलेट हो रहा है
अच्छा,
ना,
मन में
तो
ट्रांसलेट कर रहा है वो.
हाँ, तो वो
Via
लिटरली जो भी
Hindi.
वर्ड्स आ रहे हैं.
But Baba, he's saying in as many words. He has literally paraphrased it himself. He has said, if he had just stopped at these are the players people pay money to see and they see things that other people can't. Stop, full stop. Okay. No, everyone would have been like, okay, whatever. Then he said, not to say that the others are no good, but they are clearly better than everybody else. I don't know how much clearer he could have. He literally, in case you didn't get what I was saying, here is another way of putting it. अब now what to do?
उसका ट्रांसलेशन, उसका एक्चुअल फ्रेज कुछ और होगा ना. उसका एक्चुअल फ्रेज होगा कि नॉट टू से बाकी लोग को नहीं आता है खेलने को, लेकिन ये लोग ना लेकिन ये लोग उन लोग जैसा नहीं खेलते. That's how he must have said it.
Wow, which channel you are seeing his Hindi interviews?
In my brain, I am also live translating, na, what he's saying.
For you're seeing on Doordarshan pe Maresca is giving Hindi interview. I'm like, why, bro? क्या है?
I just feel that we're giving too much credit to these
to his
false posts
to his
that
extremely
created.
clear thoughts.
Yeah, I just think
Bro,
that
अगर मैं जैक्सन होता ना, मेरे को बहुत बुरा लगता.
But Baba, with Jackson's record now, can we say now that he's better than Drogba?
Oh, clear
Clear, na?
clear with a capital C, clear.
अरे
He's
बाबा, greatness is not defined by just one season and goals, na. It's not defined by that. Defined by so many things. Greatness
Wait,
is
Baba, tell me something. You just tell me something.
तेरा
Okay.
लुका मॉड्रिच लेजेंड है,
हाँ,
तो
Eh?
गोल नहीं मारा है ना उतना, 200 गोल नहीं मारा है
ये
ना.
स्ट्राइकर थोड़ा ना है वो.
तो मैं भी बोल रहा हूँ,
तो ड्रॉगबा स्ट्राइकर नहीं है. That's what you're saying.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ
Am I losing you in translation?
legend status does not come just from one or two things. It
अच्छा,
is
Baba, tell me something.
overall importance.
सुनना. If your striker scored these goals, okay? 10 goals in Premier League, 12 goals, 8 goals, 5 goals, 11 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals. What would you do? All this
These are Cameron Jerome stats. These are
This
Ricardo
is-
Fuller stats.
Ricardo Fuller. No, I'm just
Tell me,
saying,
Bao, what would you call this striker?
I would call this striker a one season striker right now.
But last season also he scored like 12 goals or something, 15 or something.
No, more. More.
How much Jackson scored?
Let's see. Wait.
Drogba है भाई. Oh.
This is all nostalgia, Bao, nostalgia. He scored 14.
14 goals, Baba.
Oh.
Come on. Clear of Drogba. Is that
First
better
season,
than Drogba's
14.
best ever season?
No, best ever was 29. I didn't purposely
Okay.
didn't
Oh,
put
okay. Shit.
for propaganda reasons. But
Okay.
this is full Drogba stats. Full. 10, 12, 20, 8, 5, 29, 11, 5, 4. What to do now?
3, 2, 1. अभी क्या
And
करें?
Ashutosh very importantly says, Baba, Phil Neville won titles while John Terry came on Foursquare packet.
Again, all I'm saying, say whatever you want. The point is, at the end of the day,
Cricket is
the
the
club
world. Okay.
is succeeding.
Success. Voices succeed.
All that matters.
So would you classify Paulo Ferreira also being as influential to club succeeding?
I think Paulo Ferreira had his roles, pretty much like Boswinga had his role.
Anis
Bosinga.
Bularus.
It feels like Baba is giving a lecture at this point. Baba just explain on the blackboard, no?
Much like Bosingwa had his part to play, much like Floro Maluda had his part to play. You see what I'm saying? So there are always players in a club like Tal Benheim.
Oh,
Oh.
I feel like,
Nary a
some
stream
players,
goes by without Tal Benhaim.
something, the crazy thing is we mention players like Tal Benhaim for some reason, way more than we mention a Gary Cahill,
Oh
for
yeah,
example, who had a rock
more
solid
more than
partnership for years.
than we
No, there was.
mention a Cristiano Ronaldo at this point.
I'm saying there is a Ricardo Carvalho, John Terry. So these are obvious. These are obvious.
Obvious
Correct.
what?
These are extremely obvious ones. But you don't come at that. Those are the players that are all there. It's the hidden gems that you
Hidden
sometimes
gems,
find.
hidden gems.
Okay.
मतलब गलत सोच.
But he's on the path, huh? He's on the path. Nicholas, I feel like in 3 seasons is going to fully supplant the memory. Like the very memory of Drogba will be erased for him.
Yes.
No, yeah, he has to first learn this celebration.
Oh, that
But
is
he has
true.
a good one, na? He does one other weird one.
एंजो
Dude, if
किसको
you
फोन करते रहता है जब भी स्कोर करता है?
Lawyer को divorce paper गाया के नहीं.
किसको फोन कर रहा है वो आदमी को?
if you uh okay, if you combine Drogba and Haaland, then you have the perfect striker.
Hagba.
If you compare, yeah,
Come on, Hagba supremacy. This is a pro evolution soccer player.
Drogba.
Hagba is great, but
Earlier Drogba.
Why is this funny?
Because you have 57 goals against inconsequential teams in
And you
inconsequential
have finals goals.
and you have finals go. Oh my
Oh.
God. Earlier Hagba.
Earlier Hagba. Amanat, I don't know if इसका reel काटना चाहिए कि नहीं, but sure. Okay, we'll do some super chats and then predictions. अपना बिडू किंग एरिक says पेप का हुआ नैंड्रोलोन स्टॉक खत्म, एमोरिम जॉब का हुआ लॉन्च हल्का गरम, टेबल remains quite tight, but क्या यनवा running away with title on flight? राया वालों का नो बच्चा लोग घर पा.
Yeah. Agreed,
Very
agreed.
true.
This Mandrolan is
Dembaba greater than Hagba now in chat. Okay. Alaput says my downfall is okay, but Barca ka downfall. Bawa therapist number. Search Narendra. Search Narendra Kinger. You will find. Pratiti says we are playing horribly. 1-0 UCL win and 1-1 versus Dortmund. Pratiti, yaar. What problems you come here with?
Pratiti is also the how can this happen to us? Yeah.
Why? How dare we lose to a draw with a title rival? Yuck. Oh, big super chat from Zoidberg says, thank God we dodged the Mbappe bullet given stingy owners like FSG. Kya kachra insaan hai yaar. Casually walking around, not even pretending to give a fuck against your biggest UCL rivals on their home ground. Hak thu.
By the way, Zoidberg, great reference. And thank you for that. And also, like, by the way, there was one beautiful post-match interview by Jude Bellingham, which I think summed up the match in 1 minute in a real format. He just came out and said, from the first minute they controlled the game better than us. And the thing that is, look, we lost to one of the best teams in Europe, so that's not a disgrace. But what is disgusting and disappointing is the lack of effort and the lack of desire that we showed, which is true. Absolutely. Nailed it. और कुछ बोलने का जरूरत ही नहीं.
ऐसा सब क्रिस्टियन एरिक्सन आके बोला था, oh we did not have the correct effort. सब बोल रहा है, ऐसा कैसा बोल सकता है कि एफर्ट नहीं डाला, ये थोड़ी बोल सकता है प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में.
No, but
अरे मरेस्का कुछ बोल रहा है, तुम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि वो नहीं बोल सकता है.
अरे वो तो नहीं बोल सकता है. How bad you would feel, yeah. Just if you were not Joao Felix, so I feel like that was the red herring that he should not have said. अगर कोल पामर तक सीमित रहते.
This is now it's like based on a lineup show. where somebody in the review is saying, "Oh, Azim and Kautuk, these are the players. These are the people paid money to see." And
Exactly.
Neville, I am not saying that he's useless,
He's no good.
but he's not up to their level. See how anyone can say this, Baba.
But that's not how he said it, na.
But
He said
those are
exactly that.
exact words.
उसने नेविल का नाम नहीं लिया ना, उसने बाकी सब का नाम लिया. You see what I'm saying?
Huh?
In every team, there is always a person who is above the rest.
Okay. You are saying that he did not call each of them by name.
Yes.
But by saying everybody else, he has called all of them by not name.
Yeah.
If I was Noni, I would quit on the spot.
I mean, in fairness, if Noni was not there, Cole Palmer would have more goals to his name. And if he was not blocking them on the line. Lakshya says, Haaland not scoring after stay humble. Van Dijk ne ghodi bana diya. Pep showing 6 to the crowd as a homage to Pool 6 European Cups. And Haramkhor Pep 115 cheater. There was one more in those which said 6 is the number of charges that Man City will actually admit to. Sabka Baap Perez says, Scots, give update on your new novel. Where is it now? Under works, being proofread. What is the publication? Is it already released and nobody knows what's going on?
Not novel, but I do have. Somehow a small batch of short stories has accumulated, so I might consider finishing them and putting them out.
Kya baat hai. Chalo, give updates when those are happening.
Yes.
Lakshya says, Pep stages of grief, anger, scratches, and denial.
Yeah.
Kevin says, saw the LFC Madrid game live. UCL atmosphere is a different beast. Also, what is an Mbappe? Kamavinga was amazing in the game. Is this true? Kamavinga was amazing.
And Kamavinga is injured after that game.
Oops.
So there goes that kind of. So Danny Ceballos अभी center CDM खेल रहा है यार, क्या दिन आ गए.
Praditi saying, what a great community, because Dhruv Raman, who's just super chatted, is my college senior who I texted after 2 years. And I also started a PhD this year. Guys, the PhDs can come to an end. This is our tagline 442. PhDs can come to an end. Beautiful. Mir Kulkarni says, do you guys listen to Ruben Amorim in training reel? He sounds like Gru from Despicable Me.
Oh.
Need to watch training videos.
ये आया था interwebs पे.
Need to see. I have not had any time.
ये interwebs पे viral हुआ था. Amorim sounding like Gru.
देखना पड़ेगा. Okay, Mark वाला Arnab Slaughterji says, मक्का ना खेला एक पुराना अर्जेंटीना जैसा. एनिमल राइट्स वालों को बुलाओ. ब्रैडली कर दिया कछुआ का सत्यानाश दादा. झूठ तो जोन्स के पॉकेट में ही हो गया. वेलकम टू आर्ने शॉट पेनिटेंशरी कार्लो दा.
It hurts, but it sounds funny in a Bengali accent. I'm sorry, it's just good.
Asli Mactom.
Connor Bradley is the right back that Trent could never be.
Oh my God! Shots fired, which is what Trent Alexander-Arnold does before missing target.
But when he doesn't perform, he's Connor badly performed.
Yeah.
Connor taken badly. All right. Asli McTominay, that is all of Manchester United, by the way. Connor taken badly. Asli McTominay says, Kuldeep Yadav को बुलाओ, डेली सबके पॉडकास्ट में आ रहा है. भाई ओरिजिनल कुलदीप यादव अपने पास है, तो ऐसा फेक वाले को क्यों बुलाएगा हम लोग? Why would we do such a thing? Anubhav Roy says, one great thing about Slot is he's not afraid to slow down the game when needed. Don't go 100 miles per hour every time like we used to do earlier. This is true, as Kautuk mentioned. Paul Kamar says, I sat next to your seat and showed you a pic when you were in waiting line with you and clicked in Thane local in 2019 when you were going for a show in Thane.
Yes. I do remember Paul Kamar. That was Paul Kamar. Unbelievable.
Yes, you never forget. You never forget selfie on train.
I never forget. And
I wrote an entire special about it.
Particularly crowded Thane local. So yeah, Paul Kamar, yes, indeed. Amazing. Come back on Thursday. It'll be good fun.
Okay, smash a like,
You take
friends, if you're enjoying. Also, quick, this thing, I have a bunch of shows this month. एक नया trial show add किया है for people in Mumbai who are asking, since there's no Mumbai shows planned until Feb. If you want to come, small 30-40 seater show on 11th of Feb. Kautuk also might be doing a small spot over there. We might do some random time pass jugalbandis.
11th or 12th of Feb.
Sorry, no.
December.
This December. My Bombay show is 8th Feb. And there's also Bangalore on 28th Feb this month and Goa 22nd.
अरे तू Feb बोलना बंद कर भाई, December में.
Okay, sorry. December 22nd December is my Goa show. And 28th of December is Bangalore show. And you can also, if you still want to watch, my stand-up special is still available to watch with channel membership, Vimeo and OnlyFans. Please. Pune is the day after or before, one of them. 7th Feb. One of those. This is correct. By the way. This is correct.
I have some shows also to plug. Third, if you are free tomorrow, then drop in at Habitat. We're doing Markasam. So this is all Markasam. New show with Varun.
Acha, you all are doing this thing. No, this is not a additional person friendly show.
No, this one is not. But
this is so not an additional friendly person show. It's hard to put me in the show.
Yeah. So we're doing 3rd, 5th at Habitat. We're doing 7th in Bangalore. So if you're there, this is our first big show of Markasam. Come for that. 8th, we're doing Comic Con in Delhi. Are you there, Azim?
No, the 8th is birthday.
Birthday. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Baba birthday also.
And after 8th, 14th, I'm in Thane doing 45, an hour in Thane. You can come for that. What else are we doing? Then 18th.
21st and 22nd.
18th is Pune. So if you're in Pune, come for the show on 18th. And then 20th is Gurgaon, 21st is Delhi, and 22nd is Mumbai. And that's about it for Markasam for a while.
Yeah,
so if you want to come, then come for these shows. Okay.
Okay. And it's
8 o'clock.
I'm also performing at a wedding in Dubai on 18th. So if you are attending the wedding, I'll be there.
Just FYI, on Markasam, I am not there in most shows. I'm only there for, I'm there on the 5th. And probably
Mera tickets ka link tree mera idhar hai. I'll also put in the description Kautuk ka thing, but otherwise just go to Kautuk Instagram page and you'll find. Or you'll find on Book My Show, most tickets.
Yeah, most tickets you'll find on Book My Show. They're also up on my story right now, so you can click on that. You just have to search for Markasam, which is MAA space KASAM. And you will find it under the comedy shows thing.
And yes, Oil Money member ka message on the group, tum log ka, if tickets are available, tum log ka sort ho jayega. Carlo Dancelotti says Mbappe discharge ho gaya hai, PSG ne charger rakh liya hai. Arre. Barun Ramesh says, hi lads, I'm in India and I think it's good luck for Liverpool, seeing that we slapped Madrid and City. Can finally say Curtis Jones greater than Menu, not a meme. I'd say equal. I'll give you equal. Equal. No reporting if you agree to equal. Jhart Must Oilan says 3 at the back and 4 at the back and 4 in the back of the net के चक्कर में मेरा master class मत भूलना against Dodo Extinct.
अच्छा था, गोल अच्छा था, मस्त था.
अच्छा था. Miss you Hagdu, Amorim साला सबसे गोल मरवा रहा है. Ankit Chauhan says, Dog Mbappe is in the worst form of his life and he won't even track back or press. Azim, is this what it feels like to have Rashford in your team? Yes. Now you know.
It's just luxury player. And the thing is, you'll tolerate luxury if luxury is also like delivering, na? This fucker
luxury toiba.
Luxury toiba.
हरकतें हैं गुची जैसी पर प्रोडक्ट है बाटा जैसा, तो फिर कैसे चलेगा?
वाह.
No. It is Prada and Mahada.
Oh, very okay. Also works.
Sid T says Messi CR7 gold output combined with peak FIFA social media generation. Everyone thinks each chance has to go in, which wasn't the case with the elite strikers. True. They ruined the game completely. Pratik Chaturvedi says Kautuk, choose between the 2 available managers for Madrid, Ten Hag or Xavi.
Oh God. Oh God. This is a good one. This is like, do I choose the Barca legend or do I choose the fucking Ten Hag?
You choose bald,
Managerless. Manager,
managerless.
managerless. चाहिए ही नहीं.
Wow.
So Modric manager.
Let Jude make the
Yeah.
tactics.
Modric player manager.
No, Mbappe player manager. Saying guys, तुम लोग सब पीछे खेलो, मैं आगे खेल रहा हूँ. तुम लोग ball डालो. Just 9 at the back, 1 Mbappe running after every ball. Saurabh says Arsenal scored more away goals. That's why they are in second. Okay, away goals पे they're second.
No, away goals also no.
What a throwback.
Same.
I miss away goals. Siddhant Chiring says, Azim, do you think out of all managers post Fergie, we played best under Ole, and now both Carrick and McKenna are doing well. CR7 signing killed everything. I do agree, CR7 signing killed everything. Football under Ole, yeah, sure, it was the vibes ball. It was probably the most watchable, I suppose, because there was chaos. Yeah, it was chaos. And then whenever you've had managers who've tried to reduce the chaos, it sort of becomes boring. So we need to find that balance of entertaining but also organized.
By the way, I feel like there is some truth to the fact that, remember when Patrice Evra was giving some interview, he said this thing. He's like, in 9 years that I played for Sir Alex Ferguson, he never told me tuck in, invert. He just said go out and give your best. Like some like nonsense.
Yeah, also that's somebody in the chat also mentioned that all these players we were talking about as a consistently scoring, it was pre-systems era.
Yeah.
Like when did I think Mourinho was the first systems manager to come in a very long time, obviously.
But you had, like, for example, all the Italians, they used to play all that
Catenaccio, sure. But that was like, I mean, in Premier League.
Football
Premier League, there was no systems. No, everybody was vibes.
Catenaccio is self-explanatory. कुछ काटने का नहीं, defend करने का.
Catenaccio.
Catenaccio.
Yeah, well, Wenger had a system, sure. I'll give you that.
No, so I'm saying
Wenger was system manager.
Wenger had a policy, which is underage French kids.
No, my thing is this. My thing is very simple, that I think we make too much out of the word system.
Correct.
Right? Like too much out of like the philosophy and blah 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 blah. Like it's basically like, here is my way of playing. Whatever that form it takes is called the system. I just feel like my thing is that it's not about the it's about how tactically disciplined you want to be versus how tactically fluid you want to be, right? Or how individually how much freedom do you want to give the players versus how disciplined you want them to be.
Yeah.
So I feel like the folks who came out of the Sir Alex thing, I think all of them were generally not told. They were given freedom. They were not told to do this or do that.
Except Park Ji, he would get 2-3 in the team would be like, "Ki dekh, tero kaam karna padega." One Park Ji Sung would be thrown in. Ki dekh, tu pillow ke piche baith. You had those few people who would like have a proper defined role, and the rest were just like, do whatever you need to.
Yeah, and like get the job done. And I feel like that is the United way, and secondly, like that's the thing that, for example, like an Amorim doesn't fully subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the new breed of managers, they aren't like, hey, have fun. Like they're not that.
They're like, you do everything together, and all will have fun together.
All will have fun.
You don't have fun alone.
Yeah.
AP Sam says overrated Pep and Klopp being exposed. Klopp failed to these players and Pep cheats by buying. Anyways, can't see Kamal much. Kamal much is coming, but Klopp, I don't think failed with these players. I think Klopp was first season of these players, which is why now you're seeing the benefits of his work.
And I don't agree also with, I mean, I understand. I understand as a fan of whatever club that Pep is overrated, but he's not.
Yeah. Pep, dude, you don't win as what he has across leagues and with his amazing fucking football that he plays.
The fact that he has changed, like, he's changed the world. Like kids are playing Pep ball. Like, you know what I mean?
And he's redefined Pep ball 3 times at City only. So remember the John Stones midfield days? Everybody was like, bro, kya kiya hai aadmi ne? So then 4 centre backs he's been playing, all sorts of fun things.
Avant-garde to hai bhai. He's now switched to 3 at the back also.
क्या
So,
बात है.
is it the three at the back era?
Okay, chalo, Baba. It's your favorite. It's your moment. Tell us the scores.
No scores, so you can't make changes too, na.
I can. I just had old ones. You tell now what the current scores are.
Okay.
Scores is
20 for you last week, 22 for me, 408 for Kautuk. So the
408.
scores are, scores are 828 Azim, 622 Kautuk, and 42 answer to life, you and everything.
6 how much? 22. Okay, so I'm taking my loan back and my interest for this week. So that's 422 minus.
Oh, you want loan or what?
422.
You want or what?
417.
I
and
want
I
sleep.
get 205.
My coffers are open, Baba.
I'm sleepy.
Ask and ye shall get.
1033.
Baba,
And Baba is
apun
on
वापस top पे आ
42.
गेला है.
42 for
Alright.
Baba. All right.
I'm on 42.
Auspicious.
Okay. Ipswich
Wait,
versus
what are the
Crystal
scores
Palace.
finally? Wait, let me check. Wait.
अरे
Ipswich
यार
versus Crystal
तेरा
Palace.
गायब कैसे हो गया? Wait, hold on.
मेरा गायब हो गया.
Ipswich versus Crystal Palace.
Wait, Baba, tell me what Kautuk's score was. Tell what Kautuk's score was.
622.
622, 417 now. Okay, ठीक है. 417 and Baba is on 42. 42.
अपन टॉप पे आ गेला है बाबा वापस लोन ले लेके. बाबा तेरे को चाहिए तो बोल. ये अडानी सिस्टम. बाबा बोल दे चाहिए कि नहीं.
Chalo,
Okay,
Ipswich
chalo.
versus Crystal Palace.
Draw.
Cry.
Ipswich.
Cry.
Can I ball?
Leicester versus West Ham. Hammers.
Oh, अरे rude Van Nistelrooy now gives Leicester new manager bounce. After new manager bouncing on them.
Hammers. Kautuk.
Leicester new manager bounce. Vardy breaks his own record after breaking Van Nistelrooy's record, but now under Van Nistelrooy. 12 in a row for Vardy.
It's a nice draw. Tasty. Beautiful.
Everton Wolves. This is the draw for me.
Wolves.
This is draw.
Kulusevski.
Wolves.
Okay. City Nottingham Forest.
Oof. Resounding City win. 4-0. 4-1. One Chris Wood, Mark Wood. क्या है उसका नाम? Chris Wood. Jack Wood.
ये तो draw है.
I cannot see City lose or drop points again. It has to be City.
4-0
Has
for
to
me.
be. Has to be.
Draw. Newcastle Liverpool.
Oof. Draw.
ये तो Liverpool है.
Draw.
Newcastle.
Isak factor.
Newcastle. Very good. Southampton Chelsea.
अरे Chelsea only captain.
Up the Chelsea.
After Enzo Maresca's inflammatory statements, I feel.
Oh,
Chelsea
Isak
is-
injured. I would like to change my mind to Liverpool.
So what?
Chelsea.
Okay. Aston Villa Brentford.
Ooh, Brents.
Good evening.
Brents. Visa factor.
Good evening.
Isak is fit. Okay, I would like to go back to draw.
Good evening versus?
Good evening versus Brentford.
Frank
Good
Ball.
evening.
Frank Ball versus Evening Ball.
Good evening.
Okay. Bournemouth versus Spurs.
Oof. You know what? Bournemouth are
Spurs.
playing well.
Spurs.
Bournemouth for me. Semenyo factor.
Tottenham.
Yeah, correct. And Fulham versus Brighton.
Brighton. There's a lot of good games this weekend.
Real Betis versus
Weekend में नहीं,
Barcelona.
it's on like अभी Thursday कल रात को है. नहीं परसों रात को है.
Real Betis versus Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah, they can't. Can they drop? Can they draw?
Draw. And of course, Real Madrid versus Girona.
Madrid only क्या है Girona?
Madrid.
Madrid.
Okay, and now Arsenal versus Manchester United.
Away, no? Arsenal only.
What to do? What to do?
Arsenal, yaar.
What to do?
No Kobe, no Parry.
हो गया और क्या चाहिए?
नहीं,
United.
mainly United just sacrificing this one so Arsenal can remain in title race.
I
So
am
somebody
saying
can remain in title race.
2-2 scoreline. Captain is the Nottingham Forest City draw game.
Oh, bhai.
United. Captain. Wager.
You can't wager on captain.
Damn it.
So
United. Wager 30 points.
Okay.
Captain. Liverpool. No, captain Chelsea. And scoreline is United 3, Arsenal 2.
Whoa. Okay. So technically we need to do next week's fixtures also, but छोड़ो, Baba will kill us.
नहीं डाला नहीं उसने.
अच्छा फिर अमारत
हम लोग ग्रुप पे डाल के
कर
निपटाएंगे.
लेंगे. Photographer says Liverpool got City at the right time. I think list of fixtures play a huge role. मेरा नसीब इतना खराब है. I saw Liverpool lose to Nottingham Forest at Anfield. कौतिया बर्लिन कब वापस आ रहे?
Oh man. Berlin we're genuinely trying for next year again with this time with Marcusum, so it'll be fun.
I should do
Do
one
it again.
Europe tour. I will try for next year.
Yes.
AP Sam says Pep throws money, can't even solve problems on the field. Overrated. Got in good players and drilled some shit boring philosophy. नहीं यार ऐसा सब मत बोलो यार. Pep अच्छा Pep को आता है यार ऐसा most. This is like that खुद like that क्या है वसे whatever that Pakistani guy. खुदा का खौफ करो भाई. Pep मतलब little master Pep मतलब आप ऐसे कैसे ऐसा कैसा जॉन स्टोन्स को मिडफील्ड में खिलाया. ऐसा कैसा बोल सकते हो. खुदा का खौफ करो भाई. वासे हबीब, that is his name. Okay. All right, we're done. Thank you, friends. Please smash a like if you enjoyed. Please also follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Where we are making the memes and the reels. He's put one tasty one today.
Yeah.
No? Very tasty one has gone today. Okay, chalo. See you, friends. See you all next week. Next week का क्या scene है मेरा? Will I be back home? I will be home next week. Chalo, very good. And हाँ मिलते हैं. Come check out live shows if you all can. If you are free, links are in the description and on Instagram and Book My Show and all those places. तो मिलते हैं soon and thank you for watching. Day 4.
The 2. और पैकेजिंग.
And wait. अरे पैकेजिंग ये वाले लैपटॉप पे नहीं है. Sorry, पैकेजिंग नहीं आएगा.
नहीं आएगा.
Goodbye.
Sorry. Bye. Good night.